Hello there, amazing viewers and subscribers. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Thank you for joining me for this video. So, today I'm going to be telling you my 20 favourite Doctor Who stories of all time. Now, these are definitely the top 20. Now, you all know I love Doctor Who. I love certain stories. There are stories from Classic Who I absolutely adore. There's stories from Modern Who that are okay. There's some masterpieces from Classic Who where there's only just great stories from Modern Who. But yeah, here are my 20 favourite Doctor Who episodes, aka stories of all time. And the one thing I'm going to say about this, there is no modern Doctor Who stories. So nothing from Modern Who has made it into this list, which is a big hallelujah because everything is from classic Doctor Who from 1963 to 1989. So yeah, I'm actually quite looking forward to going through all these stories, talk about what I love about them and why these are definitely in my top 20. It was going to be my top 10, but the stories I was like, oh, I need to add this in. Oh, I need to add this in. I need to add this in. So yeah, this is my 20 favourite Doctor Who stories of all time. Number 20, Sharda. I love Sharda. It is a story that was never broadcast because it was partly filmed, and because of the strikes at the time, it wasn't finished until 2017, where the story helped become full with the animation. And I really love the animation adaptation. I don't know which version I prefer. I don't know if I prefer the 6-part version that you get in Doctor Who The Collection Season 17, or the Doctor Who The Collection Season 17, or the 2017 version that came as a movie length. But I just absolutely love Sharda. I do love Skagra. I absolutely love the big giant diamond creatures. I can't remember their names. It's been a while since I watched Sharda. It's just such a great story with great film and location work in Cambridge. I really do enjoy it. Number 19, The Talents of Wing Chiang. This is honestly a fantastic story set with gothic horror. Came around about season 14, where basically you're going through the gothic horror period, and I really do love the story. Set in Victoria, London, the TARDIS materialises, and of course the Doctor is taking basically Leela to go and investigate, well, not to actually investigate, but he's taking her to go and see a show by Wing Chiang. And then of course they get caught up with all these mystery murders, Chinese men, the tale of the Scorpion, and of course a 51st century time agent known as Magnus Grill. What's not to know about the story, plus a big giant rat in the sewers when it bites off nearly people's legs off, nearly bit off Leela's leg. I just love the Talents of Wing Chiang. I would love to go to some of the old film location work. I love to see the old locations for the story. I really would. Number 18, The Mark of the Irani. Yeah, this is definitely becoming my second favourite Colin Baker story. Now, I absolutely love this one because, one, I've actually been to the filming location where this story was actually filmed in Iron Bridge. It's such a great story. I love it. I really do love it. So the TARDIS is basically pulled to Earth while tracking down another time machine, which is basically applied from the Master, where the Master is actually still alive from being somehow burnt. He escapes somehow from being burnt alive in a planet of fire, and then of course he comes to this story, and of course we meet the Irani for the first time, played by Kato Mara. I really just absolutely love this story. It's fantastic, great film and location work. The Master, the Irani are two great villains for the 6th Doctor and Perry. I just absolutely love this story. I really do love it. It's just such a great story. And to see the film and location work, I will put the link in the comment section down below so you can go and see the film and location that they did. And well, of course, I went with my very good friend Mark Venables. Number 17, The Visitation. I love The Visitation. It's one of my favourite stories from season 19. And it's one of my favourite Peter Davison stories. Now, The Visitation, it contains a Doctor Who monster I would love to see return. The Tellarites. I would really love to see the return of the Tellarites. The reptilian prisoners in this story tries to escape. And of course, they do go around trying to cause the Black Death. Leading in to basically, towards the end of the story, to the Great Fire of London. I just absolutely love this story. It's such a belter. It really, really is such a belter. And I mean, it is literally a classic belter. It's such a great story. Really do enjoy it all the time. It's just one of those stories that I can just go back and rewatch every single time because there's nothing wrong with the story. It's just perfect. It's creepy. It's fantastic. The Tellarites design is absolutely brilliant. I love the fact how they literally gorged out one of the Tellarites' eye through torture. I love the fact they dress up one of their robots as the Grim Reaper to scare primitive bipeds. Yeah, I really do love The Visitation. It's such a great story. Number 16, Horror of Fang Rock. Yeah, this is the opening story to season 15, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So no one in this episode, no one in this story survives apart from the hardest team, aka the Fourth Doctor and Leela. Leela, I made a terrible mistake. I thought I locked it out, but instead I've locked it in. I just absolutely love Horror of Fang Rock. It's just such a great story. I love the new special effects that's included in the season 17, in the season 15 Blu-ray box set. I just absolutely love Horror of Fang Rock. It's one of those stories that I can just go back and rewatch any single time. I really do. Number 15, Earthshock. Yes, I love Earthshock. It is a great Cyberman story. Adric's death is one of those things that really does try to hit hard, but if you're somebody that doesn't really care about Adric, like I know a few people didn't really care about Adric, they didn't really cry. But I absolutely love this Earthshock. It is the return of the Cybermen after 8 years, and of course, I love the 1980s design of the Cybermen. That is my favourite design for the Cybermen. I absolutely love them. Destroy them! Destroy them at once! Excellent! My army awakes, Doctor! I just absolutely love Earthshock. It is such a great story. The triumph return of the Cybermen. I just don't know what it is about this story, but I just genuinely love it. It's just so full of goodness. And the Cybermen are so menacing in this story that the fact they are literally going to destroy the Earth because of them trying to stop in the Cyber Wars. Because at this point, it's literally set after the Cyber Wars. I love Earthshock. Such a great story. Absolutely brilliant. It really is. Number 14, Attack of the Cybermen. This is honestly my favourite Colin Baker story. Now, this is a sequel and a prequel to 2 stories. And of course, it is a prequel to the 10th Planet. And it's a sequel to The Invasion and the Tomb of the Cybermen. We see the return of the Cyber Controller. We see the return of Taros. We meet the Cryons for the first time. We have Simon in the series left over from The Invasion. We have Lytton from Resurrection of the Daleks. Such a great plot. It is such fantastic that the Cybermen have got their hands onto another time machine and that they are trying to change the web of time so that they'll save Mondas from being destroyed. But of course, they are interfered by the 6th Doctor. And it's just such a great story. I love Attack of the Cybermen. It's just one of those stories that I absolutely genuinely love. And I cannot wait to do a up-to-date review on it next year in my review series every Monday. Number 13, The Power of the Daleks. Man, this is such a great post-regeneration story. Now, I'm a little bit sad it doesn't exist, but thank God for the animations, because there are 2 animation releases, and I absolutely love the animation, by the way. I love both animations. I absolutely love how Patrick Troughton is so great as the Doctor, where he's there going, concentrate on one thing, and of course he comes across the Daleks. He uses static electricity against the Daleks. I love the Professor Lesserton, where he literally looks in horror when he sees the Daleks building its own sort of army. I just love that scene. Exterminate, annihilate, destroy, Daleks have got to conquer. Daleks have got to conquer. I just love the power of the Daleks. It's just such a great story and a great post-regeneration story. Number 12. The War Games. Yes, I love the War Games. I love the black and white version, and I even enjoy the coloured version. I like both versions. I just love how Patrick Troughton has a good send-off, because it is a 10-part epic set in different time zones on a planet. And of course, we meet another Time Lord, aka the War Chief, who is the second time that we actually meet, apart from after the meddling monk in the Time Riddler. And then of course we then meet the Time Lords at the end. The Doctor gets punished for leaving Gallifrey and interfering in other people's the planet's affairs, and he gets put into exile, and of course regenerates into Patrick Troughton. Into John Pertwee from Patrick Troughton. I just love this story. I really love it. It's such a great story. While you've been observing the evil in the galaxy, I have been fighting against it. I just love the War Games. Such a great speech. Honestly, I do. Number 11. The Dalek Invasion of Earth. I love this story. It's my favourite Hartnell story ever. I love the story because it was my first Hartnell story. It's one that's been buried in my mind for so long after watching it back when it first came out on DVD in 2003. I just love the story. I love how basically the Doctor and the TARDIS team kind of get stuck in this situation because they think they're back in their own time, but it's far in the future. The Daleks have invaded. They end up, the Doctor becomes robotized, but he does escape. And of course, they do go and destroy the Daleks. And of course, we say goodbye to Susan. I just love the first Doctor speech. One day, I shall come back. Yes, I shall come back. Until then, there must be no regrets, no tears, no anxieties. Just go forward in all your beliefs and prove to me that I am not mistaken in mine. I just love the Dalek version of Earth, and I do love that speech. Number 10, The Invasion. I love The Invasion. It is my favourite Patrick Troughton story. The Cybermen are so good in this story. I love when they come out the sewers and you've got them walking down the cathedral. I love Unit in this story. They're going to investigate Tiberius Thorn. It's just such a great story. It's a great epic. It's a great part. It's a great 8-part epic. Unit are so good in this one. Patrick Troughton is so good in this one. I just absolutely flipping love it. It is just one of those stories I can just go back and revisit again and again and again. It's just one of those stories I absolutely genuinely love. It's just absolutely fantastic. It really, really is. Number 9, The City of Death. Damn, this is such a good story from season 17. I absolutely love season 17. I like some of the dark moments from Tom Baker's first couple of eras, but this one's got humour. I say, what a wonderful butler, so violent. I'm the Doctor, that's Romana, that's Duncan, and you must be Count Scarlioli. I absolutely love The City of Death. Such a great story. I absolutely love the fact we meet a Jaggeroth for the first time, and the only time. I would love to see them return at some point. The fact I've got Tom Baker's cosplay from season 17 and 16, it's really great that this is one of my favourite stories with that outfit in it. I absolutely love The City of Death. Such a great story. It really, really is. Number 8, Sparehead from Space. What's not to love about the debut for the 3rd Doctor? Autons, Unit, a brand new Doctor who doesn't really suffer from post-regeneration that much, apart from him being put in hospital because humans, we are very, very biped species, so we don't even know about the course of the regeneration. But I like how the 3rd Doctor does escape, and of course he gets shot in the head, and then of course he goes through that whole hospital scene where he's there pretending to have a show, and he's like, like that, and of course he literally he steals clothes, and of course he steals a car, and then of course he goes to Unit and helps them fight against the Autons. I just love Sparehead from Space. Such a great story. That shot where the window shot zombies, where they literally just come smashing through the glass, and you got that police officer running, and he's there going, and then of course it also just goes, I just love Sparehead from Space. I really love it. It's just one of those stories I absolutely love. I really do love it. In number 7, it is the Sea Devils, which is my favourite Pertwee story. I love the Sea Devils. This is our planet. What can I say about the Sea Devils that makes it so good? The whole design of the Sea Devils, really fantastic. I absolutely love the Sea Devils blaster, the weapon they use, where it goes with that sound out. I absolutely love the Sea Devils. Such a great story. I love the fact how it really plays on the story as well, with disappearing ships, the Royal Navy, and of course we go to a prison where we first encountered the Master since the Daemons. And of course the Master does escape at the end by basically pretending to be somebody, put on his mask, and when they take off the mask he goes, I must obey. I must obey. And of course you got the Master going, bye. I love it. I really just love the Sea Devils. The whole design of the Sea Devils is brilliant. I love the fact they actually used the Royal Navy for this episode, for this 6-part episode run. It's just absolutely a classic. I love the Sea Devils. I really do. It's just one of those stories that really burn in my mind, and I just absolutely love it. I really do. Number 6, Genesis of the Daleks. Yes, we go into a season 12, and this is honestly my favourite story from season 12. I absolutely love Genesis of the Daleks. Do I have the right to touch these two wives together? And the Daleks are finished. I just love Genesis of the Daleks. So the Time Lords sent the Doctor, Harry and Sarah Jane in the middle of the very, very beginning of the Daleks. So of course we do encounter Davros. Now, exterminate. Excellent. The weaponry is absolutely perfect. I just love Genesis of the Daleks. It's just one of those stories that I can go back and rewatch quite a lot. It did used to be my number 2, but it has moved down a lot because some stories have moved up in the last 20 odd years of me rewatching classic Doctor Who's growing up. I absolutely love Genesis of the Daleks. It's just one of those stories I absolutely love. I love how the Vowels and the Khaleds are at war with each other. It's always something that we kind of knew since the very first Dalek story, but they were called the Dowls, not the Fowls. So It's kind of different. And then, of course, you've got the Carleds, which is basically with dowels. Yeah, I really do enjoy Genesis of the Daleks. It's just such a great 4-part, well, a 6-part story. Absolutely fantastic. If you haven't seen it, I highly, highly recommend it. It's just absolutely fantastic. It really is. Number 5, The Five Doctors. This is honestly my second favourite Peter Davison story. I love the 5 Doctors. Well, the 3 Doctors and a half a Doctor, because Wim Hartnell unfortunately passed away, and of course I got Richard Herndon to come and play the first Doctor, and Tom Baker refused to come and play the 4th Doctor again for the story after two years of leaving. But this is just such a great story. You start off with the Eye of Orion, then of course we cut to the first Doctor walking down the gardens, and of course he gets captured by the Mr. Whippy effect in the 1995 special, or the kind of Time Lord Gallifreyan time scoop that we see in the in the 1983 version, and of course in the 40th anniversary. I just absolutely love the 5 Doctors. It's just such a great story. As it happens, I am the Doctor. The original, you might say. I just love the 5 Doctors. It is honestly a great, great multi-Doctor story. Really great. Number 4, Pyramids of Mars. I just absolutely love Pyramids of Mars. I don't know what it is about the story. I love the gothic horror. I love the fact we have Sutekh in this story. Now, this is where Sutekh is at his best, before we get to the worst part of Sutekh, which is basically the return of Sutekh. But we do have the return of Gabriel Wolf, which is why that's a big bonus, why I enjoy that 2-parter, because it's just the return of Gabriel Wolf. I do like Sutekh in this 4-part story. It's absolutely brilliant. I love the robot mummies. Does this look like the face of Sutekh? I am the true servant of Sutekh. He needs no other. I absolutely love this story. It's very gothic horror. I love that shot with basically the Doctor and Sarah Jane, where they literally come walking and they come across the mum and you're like, nope. I absolutely love Pyramids of Mars. Just such a great story. I'm free. I absolutely love it. Number 3, Remembrance of the Daleks. A Dalek Civil War. Boom! Absolutely loved it. Set in 1960s London, aka round about 1963, like a month after the TARDIS, Ian and Barbara, and the Doctor and Susan disappeared. And of course the Daleks are going around because they want a Time Lord weapon that the Doctor left there, called the Hand of Omega, which was a device that can actually help create time travel. And it's just such a great story, Remembrance of the Daleks is. It's one of those stories you can rewatch every single time. Small human female spotted on this level. Who are you calling small? I just love Remembrance of the Daleks. It's just such a great 4-part adventure. I really love it. Number 2, The Curse of Fenic. I love The Curse of Fenic. That line with basically the Doctor kind of manipulating Ace. You think I didn't know? The chess set inlaid a pen face study. I saw your handiwork in her from the very beginning. She's nothing more than a cripple. I wouldn't waste my time on her unless I had to use her somehow. I love the Heaver Falls design where you got them coming out of the sea. I love the fact when you do those 2 horrible girls, when they literally go for a swim and of course they get turned into Heaver Falls themselves. Yes, join us. Come into the water. I just love The Curse of Fenic. Such a great story. Absolutely brilliant. And my number 1 is, of course, the Cakes of Andrazani, because this is the one where the Doctor sacrifices his own life to save Perry, a girl he's only just met. He sacrifices her life, causing him to regenerate into Colin Baker. And, of course, the situation of the story, that nothing they can do helps. They need to get out of this situation. And, of course, during that situation, it leads to their death, because they do come under poisoning from spectrotoxemia. They do get captured. They get separated. I mean, Sirius Jack kind of has Perry kidnapped and he wants to go a little bit all creepy all over her. And of course, the Doctor wants to try and save her life. Jack helps the Doctor save her life, but I know the only cure is bat's milk, and she's down in the bottom pit of the actual tunnels. Just absolutely a great story. Really is. So that is my 20 favourite Doctor Who stories. What are your 20 favourite Doctor Who stories of all time? Let me know in the comments. Please do like, subscribe and share. Enjoy me from awesome Doctor Who content. Have a cracking day, you amazing viewers and subscribers.